Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late today, so I'm just trying to literally get things set up. And like the only reason why I'm even, like playing Banished tonight was because it was sort of the easiest thing to play. Hi. That didn't take a significant amount of time to set up, like I would usually. Completely forgot to remove the side screen there. Damn. Okay, so last time I legitimately like tried to remember what happened last time and watch a bit of my own stream to sort of remind myself and keep me on track. But this time I haven't even really done that. So we are literally hopping in blind. Ow, that is loud. Hi. Can we just like turn everything down? I don't know, like that much? Why does that still feel absolutely deafening? Like, unbelievably deafening. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons now. I feel mad because the trader just left. And we're out of firewood. Well, it's because we don't really have logs. Okay. Also just trying to have a look quick. I remember we got these two set up. What is the speed at? Calm down, brother. I'm trying to catch up here. Oh yeah, so we got the mine and the quarry up. We've got a couple of guys working on both. We have someone working on getting us firewood. But we're low on logs, so we were chopping a bunch by the looks of it. Nice, nice, nice. Absolutely love that. Sorry, I keep alt-tabbing just to like have a look at my other screen quick. Oh yeah, and we were trying to get more resources in general because we were having problems. I remember that as well. Yeah, how is our housing doing? 2 people, 2 people. 2 people, 2 people. Oh, you guys are students, that's why you're still in there. You're just a child. Ah. Some other generic people. Okay. It looks like our... Ooh, child, you're still a student. Yeah, so it looks like we are ahead of the game when it comes to... our food scenario. Not our food scenario, our housing scenario. Gatherer's Hut, not quite. This is the Forester's Lodge. 209 last season. Okay, so they are doing pretty well for themselves. If we can, let's maybe just try a little bit of local gathering. I don't know how easy it'd be to cut those few, but maybe go for those and those. I also vaguely remember wanting to make another, like another gatherer area. Where was, not the crop field, not the hunter, the gatherer's hut. Okay, so we agreed that this area was too small. And this area. What about over here? But it's like so far away. The problem is you want an area like this that's relatively close by. And if we start to expand over here, we might be able to make that area. Ooh. Down there? Or maybe up against this mountain over here. But I might want to make another mining area over there. That's my only thing. Yeah. That is my current only thing. The tailor... Not enough materials, so we also do need more hunters, kind of ironically. Also just wanted to see 876 fish. I remember this had a crazy season last time, or am I misremembering that? I very well could be, but since it had such a good season. We could almost... You see, I'm like sort of like stuck at this point, because I know I want the farms up. But to get the farms... I know I need the other stuff. The hunting cabin, as always, has produced a solid amount last season. Honestly, the big thing that maybe we should get focused on doing, because we just like need more resources just in general, actually. So maybe what we do is we have another miner, another stone cutter. Currently nothing is being built, and let's just put another 2 in. We can have 2 laborers sort of just hanging about. A lot of kids just seem to have been born. That's pretty good. What I was wondering though... School, hospital, chapel, cemetery. The town hall. That's sort of what we would want. And I feel like that is sort of the resource we need to head towards. The town hall. Or even the market. Ooh, the market also takes a lot of stuff. Ugh. See, this is why I'm glad I set up this, because now we've got a whole bunch of stone and wood. Stone and iron, sorry. That's coming in, and the guys can literally just mine it, plop, mine, plop, mine, plop, or mine, plop, mine, plop, mine, plop. Fuel, as always, is sort of running low, though. Died of old age. Oh, And 2 people just died of old age. I genuinely think getting the town hall up and running is going to be a priority. Let's maybe take a stone cutter off. Maybe even a second stone cutter off. Get 2 builders going. I wonder how old our population is actually. That might be interesting to see. But I do feel like we need the town hall. I also maybe feel like we should maybe just travel a little bit further north. Ooh, there might... Nah. Too cramped in there. If we do that, we could have... Okay, what I'm gonna do... all the iron from this area, all the stone from this area. Right? No, okay. You can tell I'm flabbergasted right now. I was not expecting people to die of old age, at this point in the game. And I sort of feel like we're ahead of the game in terms of housing. That's a storage barn. That's a storage barn. But yeah, like we saw, a lot of our housing wasn't like filled up. So now I'm wondering to myself, do I don't know why I did a loop-de-loop there, by the way. Don't ask questions that I don't have answers to. No, you need to come up at that point, don't you? Yes, you do. If we do that, okay, let us just pause for a second. I'm just trying to get a rough idea for housing. Can we do that? No. Can we do that? Yes, we can, actually. Brilliant. And we can do that, and I don't know why we do that, but we can do that. There. There. Can we then fit housing in here? No, we cannot. Okay, just a simple little house over here. And a bunch... actually, if we can get a road, that'd be nice. That will lead around to the other side. That'd be super. So let us just maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 houses there. Ha 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 ha. House there like that. Right, so a bunch of houses. We need a bunch of builders. We can put it back up to 5 times speed, I feel. But yeah, I want a bunch of housing because the minute that and our logs are low again. We just can't win. We got the food. Like, trust me, we got the food. But we don't have, like, anything else. But yeah. Okay, the logs are done. Unless they go work on the other housing first, the logs are done. Oh, but they'll work on the road first. That is true. But yeah, like I was saying, I want a bunch of housing. Because something I know, the reserve of food is low, not food, firewood. This is always low, we're just never chopping enough wood. But, like I was saying, we could actually build, like, a little, like, civilization over here with maybe, like, I don't know, how far does the market reach? Maybe a couple of houses, a bridge through, then we can build a market in here. That'll be good. Why am I like so tongue-tied today? Yeah, but we're gonna build the town hall because something I know that can happen from the town hall is nomads come by and you can bring them in. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of them will be uneducated, which is unfortunate, but a worker's a worker. I'm not going to complain. So if I can get a bunch of extra workforce, I feel like life in general might become a little bit easier. I just want to see something. Ooh, you'd have to go... Do we not have the road over there? I have like that little simple road. Oh, come on, bros. We can do better. But yeah, I feel like building a little... Here's a question. Okay, that will not work. Could we maybe build like a bridge over here? Nope. Over here. So we have to build a bridge down there. People are cold. Again, because of the firewood. At the end of the day, this one forester's hut is just not providing enough in terms of wood. We are using wood faster than that can generate it, naturally. But yeah, I feel like this area over here definitely going to become one of our little... I don't want to call them eco zones, but eco zones. Then up here, maybe we just pull like double eco zone. One down here, one up here, and we just like have a market over here. Yeah, but again, we won't have the population for it. Okay, stay on track. Build the town hall. Get the town hall to get us a bunch of nomads. Nomads can then go do all the nitty shitty work. Like, I don't know, like, market. Bro, like, right here. Okay. I feel like literally making this a double eco zone, like I said. Market. But will I be able to put enough housing in here? Yeah, because I could put like 8 houses over here. Even a boarding house if I need. Like this thing over here. It's got absolutely nothing in it. But it's got space for people. So just want to have a look. None of the other houses are being worked on, right? No, 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 no. I would say good, but it's not really. Tharb has become a student, and Thoresco has become a student. Right, what I need now is not a boom of students and children. I need a boom of workers. Come on, game. I believe in you. How many students do we actually have? That's a question. 4. Honestly, considering cutting those guys' education a little bit short, not gonna deny that one. I thought we had a stockpile. We sort of do actually, of iron. Got a bunch like over here. How much is this producing? About 37 in a season. So we may be about 2 seasons out of constructing that. That's not good to know, if I'm honest with you. Reserve of firewood is low. Again, on a couple of notes, we do need the farms up. Actually, we don't. We're sort of okay for food for now. Okay, here's the thing for me. I never want to be short of food. I would rather way overproduce on food. Someone just became a laborer. Thank you to that person. But I'd rather way overproduce on food and not need it than underproduce on it and everyone starts dying. So that's where my head's at. with this one, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really considering like trying to rush an area over here. Oh, but then we need clerks, and that's running our people even thinner than they currently are. I think for now I'm just gonna leave it. Let's get the town hall. Again, let's stick to our original game plan of get ourselves the... Oops, I'll tab again. Let's get ourselves the nomads. Then when we have a big population boom, let us try our best to benefit off of that boom. That sudden massive boom. Also, I love how the game very clearly pointed out, hey, animals don't like to be in your settlements. You're chilling in, like, I'd argue our main settlement. Like, if I could build these up, these would oh, they also building all the houses. Okay, as long as the stone isn't going towards them, no, the stone is not going towards them. Logs are, however. Also, the fuel limit needs to be, like, upped. Let's go with about 500 on the fuel limit. I highly doubt we are ever gonna reach that. But, good to have, good to have. Also, with buildings taking, like, 100 stone in one go, I feel like having 500 stone, 500 logs, and 500 iron isn't uncalled for. Just saying. Just saying. Also, oh, these... I was gonna say, our 2 laborers are doing good. They are going out and mining, because we are gonna need that stuff. Okay. There you go, a whole bunch of iron just came into stock. Is the stone gonna suddenly come into stock? No? Okay. A merchant has arrived and is at the trading post. Yes! Trade! He has wheat seeds. And apple seeds. I think even if I gave him everything, I can't afford that. Okay, let's have a look what we have inside of our storage barn. Do we even have a storage barn? There, we have 168 fish. We don't have a storage barn this side. Oh, it's here. I mean, we can go with like 600 mushrooms and 200 onion. Onion, 200. Mushroom, 300. What else does the storage barn have? We could give him roots, 250. Roots, 250. Let's get working on that. Hopefully, in fact, I'm gonna put our 2 guys on here. Hello? Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. We're gonna trade him everything we currently have. For those wheat seeds, I feel like it's got to be worth it. Come on, boys. We're not that far off. Give me something, give me something. Anything, anything, anything. Are you guys bringing the stuff? Come on, please. With the wheat field, I feel like we could get so much more food. And then we can start selling wheat. We have 100 logs in here. Can I just like go 200? 10 units. Trade. This big crop field becomes wheat. And we can get 2 farmers on wheat. There you go. Solid investments. Not really. Did I really put logs in here? 100 logs. We could have used those logs. Giliasa the stonecutter was crushed by a rock. One less miner. Just so we have a laborer out and about. But yeah, let's remove the logs. Let's remove the roots. Let's remove the onions. Fish. Coats, leather, onions can be removed. Tools we can leave in there. Yeah. I think that's our first death that isn't just of like old age. Which is a little bit scary to me, but hey. You know, what can you do? We do need the stone. How is this going, by the way? Well, if we have a look over here. Stonecutter produces about... Okay, so it's about a season that we're going to wait for that. Okay. Also, how did the fishing hut do? 1,000 fish. We're currently at 1,100. So it looks like... Okay, I'm just going to leave that. That seems to be doing well. Right, I've got a question now. Food? No. Town services? Is there... Crop, orchard, pasture, fishing, hunting, gathering. No. Services, a cemetery, a chapel. Is it under resource production? Yes. Brews alcohol. I don't really want a tavern if I'm honest. There's a few things I'd want before a tavern. But if I put a tavern over, that'll leave me with how much space? A 3 gap. Ugh. Is that a 3 gap? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 is a kind of weird gap to have. What can you fit in a spot of 3? Maybe I just like build a woodcutter, then we have 1, 2, 3. No, then you still have a spot of 3. No, you wouldn't. You'd. Oh, because that's 1 closer. That's why. I was about to get really offended about something that wasn't even true. But now that we have wheat, we might also have a... Ooh, health isn't good. But our happiness is high. But I was going to say, with wheat, we might have a reliable... Another person's dying of old age. See, this is what I can't do. I feel like people are dying at a faster rate than they are reproducing. This is why I want the load of unskilled laborers that the town hall might be able to provide. Might be a while before anything happens with it. It's being built. Never mind. In the winter of 12. Town hall is being built. Yes, so... Really, bro? You like saw this piece of stone twice? No, not even twice. Once. There you go. Keep hammering. The town hall going up, I feel like, will be a great thing. Then all these random houses can start being built. Also... It might also... I was going to say, ooh, 2 people just became students, and another person was just born. A second person was just born. Okay, we have a lot of babies, not a lot of workers. Just going to point that out. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, because I would like to plan, maybe, for this other place to be built. Actually, no, we should get... Okay, let us actually wait. Let us just keep the simulation going as is. Because right now, we are stable in inverted commas. Again, in big inverted commas, stable. We are gonna have, like, death spikes, but that's fine. Gonna let them build up the housing over here. Like this one over here, apparently. Gonna let them build up the extra housing. Gonna let the town hall be built. And I am going to hope that over time we build up a stockpile of... Way! Town hall is built! Families 19, citizens 50, 34 adults, 4 students, 12 are children. Only 58% are clothed, only 47% are educated. Production? We use 71, we produce 22. So we use just under what we use just under what we produce. Okay. Oh, this is our current figure, yeah, okay. So food, we used 565 and we produced 533. Last year we produced 5518 and we used 5508. So we just barely even on the food, which is unfortunate. Inventory, that's just the inventory of everything. Graphs, population. For the past 10 years. So we are steadily climbing up. The amount of students is fluctuating at the moment, but that is fine. Nomads, that's what I want. And the only trade resource we have is wheat. Okay. The graph showed us exactly what we wanted. We have a general uptick of people. We have a almost constant supply of children that is slowly trending upwards. It started down here, we have ended up here. Adults has been on the uptrend all this time, and students have also started appearing and mixing things up, which is good. Oh, you can even see what items you have in homes and things. That's pretty cool. But, like I said, let us allow our population to, well, do population things. Let the great wheat field, that's actually growing amazingly well. I feel like our food is about to skyrocket. Huh. Okay. I feel like for the next few years, we just sort of gotta let this raid be ridden. Yeah, just keep the one laborer in case of emergency. Let the houses slowly just get built up as they have been. Just let like life happen in our world. Food has actually gotten quite low. And this farm is like already ready to be like harvested. I feel like that storage barn needs to be unpaused, because I feel like these are gonna need to be stored somewhere. Just having a storage barn closer might help. Yeah. Oh, F. I just remembered something. No, remove this building. And remove these roads here. Because I actually just remembered I wanted to put a fishing dock here. But it quite literally has to be in that spot there. Yeah. Okay. Fun times, fun times. Sorry guys, I did slightly waste your work up there. We also have a little bit of a lack of tools at the moment. Isn't fun. Yeah, more and more people are running around without tools. A lot of, like a third of our population, actually almost half of our population are students and kids. A lot of people are also being stranded without tools, which is making everything happen slower. Okay, another person has just died of old age. This is real unfortunate, because I also unfortunately know that a lot of our current population that's coming in might be a bit more dumb. I mean, we literally saw from the graph, we are not as intelligent as we used to be. lot of students just got created. Right. Leave the simulation going. Simulation is doing good. We will put another fishing dock. Comes out to just about there. These are just out of range from one another, so that's good. We will also, just for a little bit of efficiency's sake, do that. Still has 95, that still has 95, okay. Sort of like all the stone is currently being going. Farmers are harvesting. We are starting to get a stockpile of wheat, which is good. Yeah. Okay, I also just wanna sorta do something like that. That's the no crossing line. Okay, we are just gonna build a bunch of useless road as well. Again, mostly because I want another chopping / living area over here. Something I just realized, these guys might be working slightly less efficiently because they actually do not have a stockpile. Too large? What the flip do you mean too large? It's a 3x5. Three by 5. Get those two going, if we can. What I'll even do is I will increase the priority on those two. That'll hopefully just allow the woodcutters not to travel so far. Because if yeah, they're going from here to work. That also sort of tells me that we should maybe build a housing a little bit closer, but hey. That's fine. Can I, like, go request nomads? No, I don't think I can. Some people just out and about, pickaxing some road. Love it. Tools, firewood, all the stuff we're used to is currently low. I feel like firewood's always low because our logs are always low, to be fair. Like, the lady here, she is educated and she does have a tool. She's very unhappy though. Why are you very unhappy? Oh, because you're 80. Okay. Also, I feel like a lot of our firewood is going here. Let's just remove firewood, remove hide coats. Let's actually just remove everything from here. Okay. We are actually going to put absolutely nothing in our trade post. And another person Curtis has died and Lana has replaced him. Old age. We currently only have like 35 adults and we have 20 kids. So we literally have like more young people that are in school or waiting to be a part of school than we do adults working out and about in the world. Thumbs up. I'm having a bit of a population crisis. That's always fun. Yeah. Logs are now actually starting to build up. And I feel like that's also slightly due to the fact that fewer houses are being put to the side. However, a boat has arrived at the trading post. What do you have? Iron. Iron's sort of the one thing we don't need, my guy. 606. Let's see if, like, we slowly start to catch up on firewood, or if we just do need a second fire log cutter person thing. In fact, what resources does it take? 24 log. We've got 8 stone we don't have. Okay. Again, maybe let's just wait for a short period of time and build up some resources. Food, just as a question. The wheat is now being planted now in early spring. That's fine. Jackets. Genre would actually be, like, unironically good. Would be a... what do you call those things now? Another person has died of old age. Just pointing that out. I'm gonna lower our boulder by 1 and maybe lower our miners by 1. I would like... Again, I sort of need the nomads. That'd be great. Big ass population spike. That's what I'm looking for at the moment, people. Because the first thing I'm doing with the population spike actually would be throw a bunch of people towards the mine and the mine and the quarry. Like, straight up. That's the first thing I'm doing. The second thing I'm doing is unstopping the market. Building a second one down here. Would you guys really, like, go to that distance to go pickaxe that road? Dedication, I can tell you that much. Let us chop all the wood in that area when we are on busy, guys. Food again is being an absolutely pivotal part of our civilization. Always gathering more. I do quite like it. Yeah, even with the wood chopper nearly constantly working. No, they're not even working now at the moment. What are they doing? Like, where is the worker? Oh, right there. Yeah, okay, so the guy that has taken over is uneducated. Right. So exactly what I thought was about to start happening is happening, where uneducated workers are taking over. But I must say, there's even some houses currently that don't even have people. So I am happy about that. That we are clearly building more than enough housing. Some might even argue we're building too much housing. But again, I want that big population boom from the nomads. Again, sort of hoping that that catapults me forward. A bunch of firewood has just become available. And we are actually very quickly filling up the students. Students are already up to 10. Huh. See, as soon as firewood's made, it's actually literally being taken. It doesn't ever look like we're building up a stockpile. What are you doing? He's working. He's heading south to go get logs so that he can work. Oh no, but I don't think I've ever seen the firewood chopper work this hard. And we did have a stockpile before we threw it all in here. Just say. I'm actually going to remove the one worker from here as well. Just so that, you know, we're not actually trying to stock or unstock anything there. Is that our 11th student? Yes, it is. Another student. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Making me the nervous, brother. Reserve of logs is low. You are not incorrect in that statement. We will throw another... Oh, and Johanan is now a worker. That's pretty cool. Are just currently waiting. That bridge is almost done. Okay, let us pause time real quick. Actually, let us not pause time. Because again, I don't know if building one market over here is going to screw over all of our resources over here. It might be important that we get enough for 2 markets at the same time. Might be being the keywords. Also, with now the uneducated workforce coming in, I feel like our food production is dropping. And yet another one drops dead of old age. Right. I didn't want to admit this at first, but I'm actually getting a little bit nervous now. Like iron's great. Iron's slowly building up. I don't have a problem with iron. Stone isn't building up. Wood is building up slower than I would like. And with how many people are like turning over, and with how uneducated I know our population is. Have you even check? 50% are currently educated. So of the 33 adults, only... Well, if 30 are adults, 15, 16 is half of that. Probably around 14 people are educated. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But, we seem to be going through quite nicely, however. Last time I played, I played through 10 years of the game. And that took us 3 hours. We are... what's it? Ooh, hi. We are already at... Well, we're already like 2 hours in, and we... What? 4 years in? So we actually are going a little bit slower. Never mind. I thought we had done something cool. But yeah, what I am gonna do is definitely this wood chopper here needs to be done. Definitely with a stockpile right next to him. We need to like get this second guy built. I'm sorry, there's like no fancy way around it. We need it, bro. We need it. Terms of inventory. Sort by quantity. We actually have a buttload of venison, buttload of wheat, and not that much fish, actually. People seem to be enjoying the fish. Oh, wait, never mind. Venison, roots, mushrooms, wheat, onions, berries. Fish is like at the bottom of what we have. But again, this place was doing very, very well. So, oh, now we've got 2 and 2 working. Ooh, now they might do a little bit worse? Question mark? Exclamation point. What are the builders currently working on? So the only thing I can think of is the bridge. Now the 2 workers are busy building that bridge. Right. I am going to unpause the market. As rough as that feels to me, I feel like it is important to unpause that market. That market needs to be built, because then I will definitely have the confidence to build the other market over here, build a small civilization down here, maybe build another mine and things, and then turn that area into another little forestry, wood chopping area. Or maybe we build the market there. Ooh, houses all in this area. Right, and then gatherer 1 and 2, and we literally mark it up and down over there. Ooh, that's a nice idea. I probably build 2 foresters huts though, first, if I'm being honest. But another person has died of old age. Ew, brother. Okay. Increase the priority of this building right here. Quite simply, firewood is a problem, and I've been sort of holding it off, but I can't anymore. Something else I've been wanting to do, but I can't at the moment. I can't justify it. This is the problem. I wanted to start building stone roads and wells all over the place. Where are they? I think they're in town services. Yeah, wells. Like a well over there. A wall over there, a wall over there. We saved space back here for a while. There's a space over here for a while. But I just can't another person's dying of old age. Bro. Can we stop? We still have 35 adults. And 20 kids. So actually our population's a little bit stagnant. Again, I don't understand. Like, again, I have so much free housing. I don't understand why we would have like population stagnation. Oh, food just jumps all over the place. Textiles. Had a bunch, then it crashed. Makes sense. Again, doesn't... We also just went down to 1,800 food. I feel like this is that uneducated effect that I was talking about. Where when I said, hey... we're gonna start losing like a lot of skilled labor, and the labor that's currently replacing it is a lot worse. And that's another death caused by a non-old age thing. Who knew? Mines. Pretty dangerous. Game continues to shout at me for stuff that I feel like is out of my control. But I guess life moves on. If I have a look at the overview, 89% of us are clothed. Okay. What is happening to, like, our food? So again, I don't think I've ever... Okay. More people are becoming laborers. I do like that. With more laborers, I almost want to put on more fishermen. Actually, never mind. We have to keep, like, 2-2 ratio then. Also, can we just, like, get some resources down here? Now that we have, like, a road there. Bunch of people becoming laborers. I like it. I will make a fisherman. Merchant has arrived at the trading post. Okay, calm down, game. Let's see what he has. He has coal, he has steel tools, and he has walnuts. I'm just gonna dismiss him straight. The steel tools actually were tempting. Like, I can't deny that. They are very tempting. But I would much prefer livestock. Like, if I could put in a pasture, I'd put in one... 14 by 14, that size right there. Like that. Nice little animal pasture over there. Now that we have 2 woodcutters, is our firewood problem going away? Not really. People are still taking, and people are still cold. I hate to almost, like, suggest this, right? But do we maybe kick people out of their homes temporarily and start a mass upgrade to stone? That might be a thing. Everything will probably be built a lot slower. But we could probably pull that off, actually. But then again, the question becomes, is it worth? Okay. I don't know what our builders are currently working on, but can we, like, increase the priority of that? Like, seriously, what are you guys doing? Like, building-wise. Ah, yes. The building that all the stone is currently being used for. That is a good call. That is a good call. I think I'm just a bit mad. 30 iron still. We could... I was gonna say, we could maybe think about doing another one of these boys, but we actually can't. Right. I feel... Let's speed the game up. That's what I feel, personally. Two more people just became laborers. Let's get another fisherman. In fact, let's just make two of them fishermen. Again, we want as much food as we can possibly do. Actually. Okay, if we get another laborer, I will put him in as a farmer. That market will be done. And all of our reserves are running low. As they usually are. Understandably. Firewood still hasn't fixed itself. As far as I can tell. How have I doubled the amount of firewood we should be producing? Is it because I'm being too greedy when it comes to making... There's that bridge I wanted. Like a century ago. Is it because we're just not producing enough wood? And I feel like the answer is yes. I've taken a very military strategy approach to this, where of let's try get by with as few resources as possible, and I feel like it has slightly screwed us. Definitely feel like that's something that's happened. This quarry still has 92% remaining. Okay. Just hop on another farmer. That'd be good. And, yeah, let's just... Okay, the market is now here. No citizens are working it, though. We will then have a... What do you call them? A vendor. So you'll try localize some resources. I mean, let's see what he puts in. He puts in some venison, some iron. Okay, dank resource to do that for, but okay. Some tools, some coats. Okay. So I think he is taking a little bit of everything. I mean, I'm not against it. Definitely not against it. Right. Let us do a pause. Because now we have to think about our future. Mostly as a civilization. Market there. Right. Let's go super duper fancy over this side. Stone roads all the way around. Right? We're gonna get 1, 2, 3 houses in this side. 1, 2, 3 houses in this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses in on this side. Again, with the stone pathing going all the way around. And stone pathing going all the way around. We will then have a wood chopper over there. A wood chopper over here. We'll then have the road extend down and the road extend up. I would then just like a stockpile that is 2 by 6 to match the thing that we've just placed down. Is it 2 by 5 or 2 by 6? Damn it, it is a 2 by 6. Two by 6 like that. We then build a bunch of road around like that. And that will be the start to this little civilization. We will then have a forester's lodge there and a forester's lodge up there. And to me, this is the priority. Right, get going, guys. Well, when I say guys, I mostly mean the builders. Let's also put some more housing. Like that. Okay. I know I said, like, everything here was a priority, but that's a priority above priorities. It is a priority 2. If that makes sense. Beautiful little expansion. Hopefully everything goes right over there. If the nomads would come, we'd have a lot of extra hands at the moment. I'd mostly put them to work in the mines, but at least there would be a job. And something I would like to also do is, while we are here, town services. Let's maybe think about putting those wells in places. Like here. And there. And over there. And just over here. Like, they are not my top priority, but they are nice to haves. And therefore I would like to just place them in. The teacher has died of old age. Great. And we have a 43-year-old, not so lacquer old person taking his place. Great. Sounds reliable. If I could, I'd put an orchid there. And can we actually put an orchid in there? Too small. Unfortunate. Then maybe what we actually do is we remove orchid. We build some cheap housing here. So you know that ain't gonna work anyway. And then we just remove the road over there. We can rephrase the awkward like that. Brilliant. So far, how's everything looking? Looks like nothing is being built so far. Yay! But on the plus, you know, at least there's a lot of planned work for our guys, you know? Planned work. Let us speed up to speed 10 and see what happens. Okay, more people have become laborers. I like that. And we're slowly edging our way towards 60 population. Again, slowly. I would like that to maybe skyrocket a bit. More laborers, I enjoy. More laborers means more fishermen. Yeah, with the unskilled laborers, it looks like the fishing docks aren't doing as well. Unfortunate. Town over this side is progressing, but just very, very slowly. Okay, the wood chopper has died of old age. A merchant is at the trading port. Okay. What does this guy... This guy has chicken. Right, suddenly building doesn't become a priority and stocking this thing with stuff does. This guy cares about food. Let's give him... Okay, if chickens are 400, we need 800 worth of stuff. So let's try put in 800 berries, 800 corn. Because we do have corn, right? In fact, we can even see here. Overview, inventory. Okay. Let's give him 500 mushrooms, 500 venison, actually. 500 and mushrooms, 500. Okay. All of you guys, if you can literally hop in on that. Like, to me, they are the top priorities. Whoa, okay. Became a student, became working as a laborer, became working as a laborer. Now, guys, there is no other priority at the moment. Trying to get some chickens for the pasture is our priority. Oh, wait, he's not interested in them. We have iron. Throw the iron in there. We have not a lot of logs, but we can throw some logs in there. We have 5 coats we can throw in there. We have 20 tools we can throw in there. Okay, so he'll take logs, he'll take iron, he'll take tools. He'll take coats. Will he take stone? He'll take stone. Will he take fish? He won't take fish. Okay, remove fish from the equation. Remove... yeah, basically remove everything else. And then let's just hope that we have enough here. Okay, again, remove the corn, remove the venison, remove the mushroom. He actually doesn't want that stuff. Can you guys like put all the stuff we have in currently? That is all the stuff we have. Great. So even if I gave you all of that, all of this, all of this, and all of this, we'd still only be able to afford one chicken. Take out one of those, throw more of those in. Trade for one chicken. $500. We need as much stone, as much iron, as much stone, as many logs. The tools, I know we can't give him more. The coats, I know we can't give him more. Ah, he left. Okay, everyone out of there now. That's fine. Inventory, just throw everything out. It is a chicken. Hopefully chickens can self-breed. Let's put on 2 builders, 1 and 1, and let's get going again. Again, hopefully chickens can self-breed because they can lay eggs. But we wouldn't have a rooster. Ew. Okay. With this, is anything sort of cool happening this side? Not really. Oh, one builder just died of old age. That's great. Okay, so this guy set this up for chickens. Okay, we have 1 chicken. Okay, nomads have arrived at the town hall. I saw that. Nomads, 4 people. You know what, 4 people is great. I love having 4 people, because guess what? 4 people means 1, and I think we need more stone at the moment, so 2. I was hoping like a bigger group would arrive, but you know, that's also fine. This priority area could really use the resources. Let's throw another laborer in the stone mine. Randophilius has become a student. What a beautiful name. Absolutely love that as a name, my man. Absolutely. What I'd maybe love even more is more building. Like, that's just maybe a wild, wacky idea I have, right? Building to get bigger. But I must say, we actually have surpassed 60 people. 1,000 food. Right. I can't ignore 1,000 food. Okay, 2 barns back to back. And we are gonna have to go for crop field. 13 by 15. Okay, this will have to be worked by 4 farmers, so we'll have 1, 2 houses over here. This will have to be wheat, and for now, this becomes the top priority. The pasture with the 1 chicken has also done absolutely nothing so far. Just saying. Right. This now needs to become something. And we are going to need to probably cut down on our I mean, we have 504 wheat actually. Yeah, we're gonna double down on the wheat trade. Some of you might be asking why I don't turn this into another wheat field. The simple reason is I don't. If I'm not mistaken, disasters are turned off. Is there a way to check what the settings are turned on, is what I'm trying to say. And crops, the same crop next to each other has a chance for it to go wrong. More people are dying. Love that. This area almost got cleaned out. But, anyway. I just want to also have a look. The town hall, yeah, you can see a slight bump when we took in those nomads. We will need more, however. So, you know. How much is this producing a season? About 60. Oh, we're down to 400 food. Okay, those jobs have become less important. Working the farms has suddenly become extremely important. If we go to the town hall and we go look at production, 6,300 produced, 6,200 used. 4,400 produced, only 500. Sorry, 4,500 produced. We're consuming 5,100. We are about to run out of food. And a lack of food will kill us faster than anything else. Hunters are there, fishermen are there, gatherers are there, the foresters are there. This expansion over here can almost like wait. I mean, the food will be sorted hopefully early in the year, in the next year, when we just plant a whole bunch of wheat. But until that time, I don't trust. A lot of places are being occupied by like a student and someone. I would absolutely love it to even maybe in an extreme scenario see the boarding house fill up. But again, I want our population to grow, but I need the food to do it. Let's focus on that food. Hopefully more nomads come, more than 4 this time. But like, yeah, I'm actually scared now of only having 900 food. That to me like scared the living daylights out of me. This whole area over here can wait. Food again will be the biggest priority above all else. Okay. Middle of winter, still struggling quite a bit on food. More people are becoming laborers. I can accept that. That's great. That's amazing. We have gotten 6 eggs out of this pasture. Still only 1 chicken. Okay. Let us speed up. Seems like our food is slightly stabilizing. Late winter, we're not going to start doing anything yet. Okay. New year, early spring. Looks like the farmers are coming to sow the seeds. It's good. More laborers are being made. Obviously out of the education system. So they will be good laborers. And a merchant arriving at the trading post. Well, 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 what do you have? I mean, we can sell you 5 stone, but I don't really see what you'd get. I have like 25 trade value, so I can buy 25 plums. And that's pretty much it. Trade. Thank you for your plums, my man. Wheat fields are down. They are growing. Food is back up to 1,441. Still not quite happy with the level we are at. I was gonna ask, has any of this even, like, started to happen? The answer is no, it doesn't even look like it, hey? Sort of struggling on the resource gains. I'm not gonna lie. So far, the one chicken hasn't managed to reproduce with itself. Which in hindsight makes sense. We're gonna speed up the game slightly again. The herdsman has died of old age and has been replaced. That's fine. These places still just need to keep mining out. That'd be lovely. Reserve of iron is low. Bro, the reserve of everything is low. Even food at this point. Early summer. Crop farms look like they are doing amazingly. Down to 800 food. Another person has died of old age. Great. Not really, but great. That crop farm's about to be harvested, and so is this one. Down to 600, 800, oh, back up to 800. 827. This farm is starting to be harvested. Early summer. Okay. This farm's at 98.99. Back up to 1,200 food. Okay. Now they are harvesting this farm. Food is still not going well, however, even with both of these being harvested. When in doubt, trust the Gatherer's Hut. That thing is broken. Again, just really nervous because wheat isn't helping out the scenario. If I go to the town inventory, 740 of our food is currently wheat. Like, all the other food, like, there's some there, but there's not that much. And trust me, it's not for lack of trying. These things still pump out food. But back down to 800 food. Or is that just because they're moving the food to the market? Hold up. Wait a minute. You, sir, are carrying how much? 400 wheat. Okay, we're about to go up quite a bit, aren't we? Okay. Maybe I was panicking a little bit. The fluctuation was caused literally by a man carrying the food to the market. But still only up to 1,700. And it is autumn. We are not going to get another massive food injection for a while. Another man is dying of old age. Cut down on these guys. Prioritize that gatherer's hut. Right? And maybe like these houses here. Right? Because we just need those resources. I feel like I almost do this like every time I play Banished. I get farms and then I'm super confident we will be more than fine. Also, this chicken is not producing enough eggs to justify one person working there. And, well, it's still only one chicken. So I feel like we did slightly screw ourselves by only purchasing one chicken. But hey, you know, sometimes you screw yourself, I suppose. Okay. Early winter and we've got just under 2,000 food. That is a good indicator to me. We might be stabilizing a little bit, but I don't want to get too confident. Again, I do like that I have like 2,000 food though. That does bolster my confidence quite a bit. And more laborers are coming in, kind of ironically. Meaning the areas that need cleaning up are being cleaned up faster. Okay. Houses are being built, students are being made, babies are being born. So far, so good. 1,800 food. Early spring. I'm going to maybe up like that. Okay, we are actually having a massive worker spike. So let's maybe do that and that. Because now we have 50 workers. That's more workers than we've ever had before. It might be nice for a few more nomads to show up, but at this point, I'm not hoping. Would be nice for the market to be done, but I can almost guarantee that that isn't going to happen. I need... The current problem that we are having is it's taking a very long time for people to come from their housing to their jobs over here. When this house and this house are finally built, a merchant is at the trading post. Okay. If there's chicken, trade for the chicken. Nothing. Right? We can I order? Okay, I can order from him, but nothing that I want. Okay. Leave. Cheers. Okay. Again, that one chicken was a waste. Need this area like built up. We are now at 1,300 food, so not ideal. But our crops are in bloom. What are we missing for a lot of these? Stone. Sorry. Collect stone. Laborers, you have a job now. Your job now becomes all of that. Your job now becomes all of that. All of that. Definitely all of that there. If stone is our missing resource, I almost just feel like saying, hey, iron miners basically go away. And we'll even do that. 6 stone cutters, 6 laborers prioritized on cutting stone. Get us something in this area built. Okay, another person dying of old age. That's not great, but hey. People now making their way all the way out here, specifically to grab stone. This chicken still annoys me. Because yeah, it is still a singular chicken. Can I actually see that from the town hall stats, by the way? Inventory. Ah, I can just see how many eggs we've got. Ew. Okay, it is now late summer. Crops should start to be harvested around this time. Right. More children are being born, so more problems are being created. I love it. Food is now skyrocketing up again because of all the wheat suddenly coming into being. And a miner has died of old age. A miner is in cutty stone, not as in a young person. Up to 3,000 food. Okay, I think this big farm has saved us. Right. But now again, the problem has become getting resources, well, getting expanded, I'm just gonna say. We are desperately struggling for stone. Still, all of the houses in this area are begging for stone. I don't think we were ready to set up stone housing. I guess we'll see. Autumn without 3,000 food, I feel like we're still pretty okay. Yeah, I just need like a population explosion. I need these guys. More nomads. Like, unironically, since we sort of have our food problem solved, I just need production of stone and iron to skyrocket. And again, I would love food and leather and more wood. And I'm busy building the stuff up for that. And again, I'm going to need people to man it. But again, slowly, let's build up this area. Early winter, our food does go a little bit down. But by midwinter, surprisingly doing better than I expected, actually. Like, if I'm being legitimate, it's doing better than I expected. Still no one living in the boarding house, so we still have plenty of extra, like, growth room. I'm gonna put it. Again, just not enough raw material so far. Cobbling the roads, rather than putting that stone towards the housing in this area is a bit of a iffy choice for me personally, but hey, not gonna complain. More people are becoming laborers. I do like that. Means more stone gets chopped quicker, theoretically. But again, the people are wandering so far to chop stone. Iron is still like on the up and up, if I'm not mistaken, by the way. And by early spring, and we start sowing seeds, we still have 2,300. So yeah, I feel like we did produce more than we used there. I was gonna say, why am I even like thinking? We have literally the production graph. Last year we produced 8,700 and we only used 8,100. So yeah, we did produce more than we used. That's great. I love that. However, the stone I'm having like a problem with. This is producing 90 a season. That's like 2 houses a year, basically. So this year we'll get these 2 houses down, and then we'll be like done. Let's maybe try get a few more. That would be nice. But this is the last year that we are going to be on stream for. 10. Yeah, and because I feel like I'm going to stick to the 10 years per stream rule. Actually, we'll only have been live for about 2 hours. I feel like I'm maybe late. We have like 10 speeded through quite a bit of today, actually. And quite a bit has happened, so I actually can't even complain. Except I will. Where did the other boulders go? Hello. Hi, sorry. You are working. Okay, people are working on the forest to start first, like I had wanted. So I'm actually... Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was like already in that zone. I was like, hello. No, but they are working on the gatherer's hut. Another person just died of old age. Nomads have arrived. How many? 6. Allow. Stop. Before we do anything else, what I would like to quickly point out, we produced roughly 600 more food than we consumed last year. That means we only had space for about 600 more 600 more, what do you call it now? 600 more food? 600, no, 6 more population. We've just accepted 6 people in. So, we do have to, like, as soon as this gatherer's hut is done, we have to basically throw that population, which I think is 4 people, into being gatherers to then produce more food. A merchant has arrived at the trading post. Let's see what he has. Firewood. No. Dismiss this man instantly. I need another chicken. We still have a chicken here. I think our chicken died. If I'm honest with you. Because I don't see no chickens. Also, I just realized these 3 and the well. And is that what all of the stone has gone towards? Oh my god. You mean we could have actually gotten so much of this up? But instead we've been building walls. Well, it's a bit late now. That would have been nice to know. You know, like a couple of years ago. Now there's not really much we can do about it. Something I also realized, I am gonna have to build like a barn there and a barn there. I'm not gonna place down the roads because I feel like that's not gonna get done then. The builders are now focusing on building all these structures that have had all the resources placed inside of them. In fact, we can now have 10 stone cutters. Let's maybe get a few more builders around just to help finish off these buildings. How did you guys do last year? 800 fish. And you guys, 1,400. I think I know where the experienced workers are. But yeah, let's just keep on mining. Try get out as much stone as possible. In fact, we are starting to build stockpiles of stone, which is great. Stockpiles of logs would also be appreciated, but hey, we can't have everything. Late summer, we are already harvesting our food. And a bunch of kids also just got born. I feel like our next generation, we're not gonna have enough schools for, if I'm honest with you guys. More laborers. Okay, laborers, go. I want you to become stonecutters here in the quarry. Sorry, just like had to be said. Builders. I'm glad like all the walls are built. He lied. Where currently even are our builders? Hi, sorry. You are working on that house. Okay, the next one, you are working on the Forester's Lodge. Okay. Again, I hate to specify this. That is your priority, guys. Like, I hate to be slightly micromanagey, but there are priorities, and the Forester's Lodge up here is not it. Old woodcutter dies, someone becomes a student, reserve of logs, 2 more people become students. Whoa, the student hall is filling up. That's 16 students. That's a lot of students. Well, that's actually a ridiculous amount of students. Jeez. We might have to build a second school over this side. Not something I was really expecting, but it is almost a reality of what's currently going on. We do have enough logs to do this. We do have enough stone. We just need the guys to, well, do it. The builders just need to put in the work. Autumn, again, we have about 3,000 food. Quite happy about that. See, I'm getting a little bit annoyed now because there's a lot to build, but we have very few builders. What I might do is take 2 out of there, put them into builders, and hope the builders can get to work on, well, the priorities. And again, I feel like if we can get like maybe a few of these houses up, with maybe the laborers over here, work can become infinitely more efficient. Just saying. But at the moment, people are losing a lot of efficiency trying to like walk all the way out over here. And, well, it is the end of the year, actually. Jennifer the fisherman was crushed by a rock. How are you fishing and being crushed by a rock? Okay, that's just weird. Early winter, still everything going pretty good. Okay, that fisherman dying of old age, I understand that. That is reasonable. But, yeah. Another person has just become a laborer. Another person has just become a student. Is it just me, or is our, like, student population starting to, like, skyrocket? Like, in the past, I don't know, 25 years. Not really. I mean, our population is definitely spiking up. 31 homes to 29 families. That actually shows you almost perfectly where you are for housing. 91 citizens, almost reaching that 100-person barrier, and 99% of them are clothed. 86% are educated. So our education has gone up, our clothing has gone up. We're just looking for the big magical, well, just like stuff in general. We're looking for the resource production. That's what I was trying to say. This building is, well, still being built, unfortunately. Okay, can you guys like finish this up now? Late winter, yeah. Again, guys, I want this stuff done. Not because I'm being like all tough and grr, but because we need it. I believe, guys. Come on. Before the end of winter, not the end of winter, before. Well, yeah, the end of winter, because then the next year starts. Late winter. I think this is literally not going to get done. It's missing one stone. And just like that, it's early spring. We were this damn close. This damn close to getting that done. But, yeah. I don't know what really else to say. In the next stream, the thing that I'm gonna feel is gonna be very important. I wish you could like full screen this map. But the next thing that is important is getting up our double forestry area over here. hopefully with that, we will produce way more than enough logs to build like we want to build. We then need to build up our absolutely, like, I'm not going to call it essential, but our next sort of, like, mini part of the town that we're going to connect up. Hopefully our population can start spiking up so that we can, well, get all the jobs for these filled. Because we'll have, like we had over here, we'll have a forester's lodge with a gatherer's hut with a hunting cabin. So 1, 2, 3. The storage barns I feel like I'm going to keep out, even though it's a little bit less efficient. And I might make a couple of houses as well. Who knows? I feel like I'm going to try leave the housing over here because it's very dense over here. So I feel like I know it's a little bit inefficient, but I don't really mind that little bit of inefficiency as long as I try to keep these areas as full as possible. The best part for me was probably building the town hall. You can't really see the big jumps in population that I was expecting, but as you can see, our population is slowly curving upwards. What I'm really like getting a bit nervous about is the school already has 14 students, meaning I will probably, in fact, it's probably best to plan for it now. Education. We're planning on putting a little bit more education here, and let's put another stone house if we can. Yeah, just like that. Little bit of education, and then maybe what I should also think about is placing a well over there and maybe a well over here. And then off of that foundation, going out a little bit and maybe back in. This will have to be completed properly maybe at another time. Yeah, because you can see here there's like trees and things in the way. But yeah, that... We have 2 more woodcutters, 1 for each forester. The market, I'm hoping, will just help dispense resources a bit evenly between these two so we can try build up. I'm also hoping that another sort of trade ship arrives, and this time I feel like we have the resources for him. This time I feel like we're going to have the resources for him. We can quickly, like, pump 5 laborers onto the trading job and just throw in 90 stone, 60 iron, 20 tools, 20, well, probably 10, 15 pieces of cloth. And then we can trade for maybe a decent amount of cattle this time. Hopefully. In fact, I will just put that one guy back over there. Again, I don't think it's producing any eggs, but yeah. And hopefully we can maybe get maybe 1 or 2 more different seeds. Maybe even an orchid if we're lucky. Get us a little bit of food variety. That'd be nice. And yeah. Now that these houses are built up, maybe what we also start doing is taking the approach that we took over here and coming to each of the houses and saying, hey yo, start throwing like resources at these. Because wooden houses, you know, they were great in the early game because they were nice and cheap to get up. But they're like, I don't know, looking a bit dated. Something I do like that I didn't even realize until right now at the end of the episode was we can see how many houses we have for how many families we have. So we have built more than enough houses, like I suspected. It's just maybe a question of slowly growing into that population. We want that population to boom and grow consistently. In the next episode, however, what I was also maybe thinking of doing, and it's quite expensive, is maybe doing a hospital. But for a hospital, I know I'm also going to need a herbalist. Now, I did sort of save space for this, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. But maybe putting a herbalist in here and a herbalist in, you know, these locations as well to help us maybe gather some herbs for... Or maybe not even putting in there. Maybe just putting like 1 and 2 will be enough to gather more than enough herbs for our people. We'll start with 1, see how it goes. But yeah, yeah, something I do again I do want to maybe get sorted is the chapel. And I don't feel like it makes sense over here because this is sort of like the mishmash, sort of trading, sort of population, sort of food producing area. This over here is definitely our like heavy industrial area. It's got a little bit of food production of its own via fish, which I'm more than happy for. But yeah, this is definitely going to turn basically all into farmland and cattle land. This is probably going to be our first sort of like major city area. Like we have it a bit over here with like a bunch of houses, some blacksmiths dotted in, the schoolhouse, and like the trade port. Like, but it's not like city like I've built up over here. It's literally market, housing, some jobs, some food storage, little bit of education. But yeah, I was thinking maybe just north of the city, having a chapel, having maybe a bit of a cemetery, and then even up here, like, even making like a tavern, you know, like to like bring in alcohol would be nice. But yeah, that like all that will probably be in the next stream. Again, just sort of very surprised at the at what we've managed to get done today. Again, I'm a little bit annoyed that we couldn't get this area going. But like our big project was the town hall. And well, that's done now. Also, something that we didn't really intend to do, but sort of got done anyway, was build wells all over the show, preventing any sort of fire from happening that could maybe cause problems. You know, we sort of have that sorted now. And, I know I was like sort of joking about not being anywhere near enough population to fill the quarry, but we now do have 10 out of the 15 workers. I don't see it as unreasonable as the second quarry being opened up soon, maybe even in the next episode, and maybe even the next mine, which would be a bit scary for me, because then I would basically say this one would maybe turn into coal, this one would then become our dedicated iron mine, because you can just swap them around. And then that would even allow for our blacksmith, where is he, to switch over to steel tools, which again would help out even more. But maybe what I was maybe hoping for this episode was sheep. Because if we could get some woolen clothing going, there'd be less strain on the hunters. Because that's currently what's holding us back for stored clothing. We only have the leather to make clothing. So it's all based on our hunter. And like props to the hunter to getting us this far. But I don't feel like the hunter can produce enough leather. If we can maybe then build up another stockpile of leather, maybe we go over to warm clothing, which might even be worth more in the trade, I don't know. And get the warm clothing going so that we can not have to worry about, we would just basically become more efficient. And I feel like that would be great. But yeah, I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. But yeah, just gonna quickly alt tab, have a quick look. Yeah, I feel like we have had a good stream. Again, can't really complain. So I think without further ado, before I just keep rambling on, I'm just gonna end it here. Because now we know our objectives for, the future. I've laid them out. And, yeah. I'd like to thank all those of you who have come in and watched coming in and watching. It was much appreciated. Again, I was in a sort of a rush today, so the two people that have stuck through and watched most of the stream, I just want to thank you guys so much. I was not even in the headspace to stream today, and you guys just made it so much easier for me. So, again, without rambling on, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And in fact, if I even go to my channel, I'll even see what I'll live stream tomorrow, and I'll just quickly say what it is now. Because I actually sort of wanted to try stream the more popular things, but so tomorrow will actually be Factorio, based off of the popularity of everything so far. The Shogun 2 did the best, then it was Banished, then it was Factorio, then it was actually, ironically, Assassin's Creed. Wasn't expecting that. I don't feel like I'm going to put up an Assassin's Creed stream again so quickly. I personally want to maybe get back into a bit of Bannerlord, even though Bannerlord didn't really do too well last time. I feel like I'm going to do a Bannerlord stream. But yeah.